Hey guys, this is Verneer for CardRunners.com, bringing you the fifth episode of Building Good Poker Study Habits, 10 Steps to More Mindful Poker in 2014 and Beyond. Today, I want to look at a post by Skilleroy, his 3K milestone post, 10 pieces of advice. I'd recommend that you read the whole thing by yourself. It's on 2+2. And you can just go and you can search for Blop and, search for posts by him. So these are 10 points of advice that have been helpful to him, and I definitely think that they're going to be helpful to you. So I'm just going to go through some of the highlights and give some of my own thoughts on that. So point number one is to find a study technique that works for you. And there's a lot of those. It really depends on the person, like watching videos, writing things down, actively participating in forums. So experiment with a lot of different things and figure out what is the thing that gives you your best return on investment or return on time. And even if it's something that you really enjoy doing, then that is something that you might continue to go and study, and that's going to be good. I do think that you should have others. You should be involved with others in learning, whether it's on the forums or whether it's having grind buddies, and those are things that Skilleroy is going to talk about later. But put time away to study and figure out what works for you. Number two, structure and planning, building a routine. And it's a routine that you should have for both studying and grinding. And it should be a routine that again, that kind of fits what you do. For example, for me, it's very difficult for me to play more than 90 minutes at a time, but I have a friend who's able to do 8-hour sessions, no problem. He does not drop off in concentration the way I do. When I play more than 90 minutes, it's like falling off a cliff in terms of my A game. My A game really suffers. So figure out what works for you. Skilleroy talks about how whenever he did Supernova Elite runs, he would keep very detailed spreadsheet with his gold and his routines, and he was able to go back and analyze those. Number three is networking, and I can't stress that enough. Having grind buddies, ideally people that are stronger than you, but you can learn a lot from people that are not as strong as you. So if you have somebody that plays a limit below you, just watching them play and noticing the differences between his game and your game, or her game and your game, just having somebody in your neighborhood to talk about poker is just so eye-opening. First of all, you realize that even the players that are better than you still have a lot of doubts about their own game and the situations they're in, and it's just so helpful sweating somebody. It allows you to follow the trends in the games. This one's a must.